Hey, hello guys, Christian here, USA traveling visa consultant and planner. And as you already know, I've been giving you guys some tips on how to apply for the USA visa and also how to facilitate the application process and make it easy. Okay. And so we spoke about, when I started, we spoke about the payment of the MRV fee. We also spoke about the booking of the interview, the consular interview. We also spoke about the documents needed. Yes. Now I want us to talk about the documentation needed for F1 students. Okay, so F1 is for students. If you want to travel to the United States as an international student, you need an F1 visa, right? So today's video, I want us to talk about the necessary documentation needed for F1 students. So let's get into it. So the first thing you need during your interview, or you need to present during your interview, is the Form I-120. Okay, so as an international person, when you apply to a school in the US, the school issues a Form I-120 to you, which shows that it has given you admission and you are eligible to apply for a visa. So on your day of interview, you need to submit your Form I-120. You need to bring it along. Now, number two, you also need your DS-160 confirmation page. Now, the DS-160 confirmation page, you get it after completing your online application. You need your DS-160 confirmation page. You need that during your interview. Very important. Now, the third thing you also need, and you have to look at, is your passport. You need to take along your passport during your interview, because that's the first thing they will ask for. When you sit down for your interview, the first thing you're going to ask for is, can I have your passport? Okay, so don't forget your passport. I've said three things. Now let's go to the fourth thing, the visa application fee receipt. Okay, so depending on your country, you have various ways you have to pay your visa application fee, which is also known as the MRV fee. Okay, so in Ghana, you pay at GT Bank. In other international countries, you pay online with a credit card, debit card, any. Okay, so you need to present the receipt on the day of interview. Very important. Now, the next thing we also look at is you need to take along passport-sized photos, hard copy, because they will take it and they are going to stamp it on your various documents. Yes. So you need a passport size, US-sized passport pictures. Okay, very important. Now, let's go to other documents you need. You need your academic transcript, diplomas, and certificates. So since you want to travel for school, you need to come along with maybe you want masters, you're applying for masters, you need to come along with your first degree certificates and other diplomas, and also your transcripts. Very important. They will check that. And some schools will require you to do the standardized test scores, which is the TOEFL, the SAT, and all that. So you have to consult with your school. If you need to do that, when you do it, bring your results. Okay, you have to bring your results in during the interview. And the most important thing, one most important thing, is the financial documentation. So when you're applying for the school, sometimes they ask you who is supporting you financially. Some people say, oh, my dad. Others will say my uncle, whoever. So you need to provide evidence. It can be that person's bank statement. The person can also add letter of financial support, then all that. So there should be a proof. The person can even add their ID to show that they have this relationship with you. Okay, very important. Now, the last thing is additional supporting documents. Depending on your circumstances, you might need to add additional supporting documents, such as your CV, okay, letters of recommendation, and all that, depending on your circumstances. So these are the documentation, the basic documentations that you need during your F1 visa interview. Take note. Thank you guys. I'll see you again.